Today's video is sponsored by Partzilla. More on that later. This just got added to the list of bikes I'll probably never sell ever in my entire life. You guys know I'm selling a bunch of motorcycles. I got a guy who called me about the Boss Hoss. He wanted to trade Boss Hoss plus some money for a Kawasaki Drifter. I get on the phone, I'm like, that looks like a pretty good deal. He tells me about another bike that he has that I've never heard of. Never even heard of this motorcycle. John Deere diesel powered motorcycle. And he wants to trade. So I drove 8 hours to Tifton, Georgia. It's gonna be fun. So we're gonna see what happens. I cannot wait to see this bike and hopefully this whole deal goes through, but this is gonna be a blast. And we have a hearse. So we arrived at our destination at Randy's house. He told me to turn at the big green RV, which he was also trying to sell me. Randy, I'll get back to you. He showed me a bunch of his coolest stuff, including this hearse and his parade van. Then I got to see the diesel bike. I was not expecting much from a 1 out of 1 custom build, but it was much better than my expectations. I looked it over for a bit and then showed him the bike he was going to be trading in, the Boss Hoss. But before we could agree upon the deal, Randy offered that we both go for a ride on each other's bikes. And I'm always down for a ride.
Let's do it.
Also, the gnats in South Georgia were awful. He said they were not that bad, but it really seemed like these gnats were at plague level. You look real comfortable riding that bike. I can tell you've been on a bunch of them.
It's been lowered. Them old 99s I've tiptoes on them.
Really? That runs smoother than the Evo, than if it had an Evo motor in it.
Probably does.
That diesel engine is so smooth. That's actually a really good riding bike. That thing's amazing. It felt great. It was quiet.
Ours look good, right?
He put it together. You see.
How many miles have you put on this? 40. Okay.
That's all I bought it Saturday.
Oh, you just bought it?
I said, I want to keep it at least a week. I want to come up there and see your place one of these days.
You got my number. Let me know when you're in town. Let me, I'll load this bike up.
I got the bike.
All right.
When you switch it off, it runs just a second or two, and he said that's just the way it is on them bikes.
Yeah, I guess that's how the diesel engine works.
He said that in the fan and all that or something. You got about a little less than half a tank. And he said something about a guard on the belt side, and I said, no. I said, you covered up the best part of it.
So you got belts on all over that thing. You can get your pants stuck anywhere.
I'm glad to see you got good straps.
This is my company. Well, I appreciate it. Appreciate hanging out with us.
You too. I'm glad to meet you.
So as of now, what we know is that Randy did not build this motorcycle, and he only owned it for about a week. We still have no clue who built it or why. But the more and more I see of this bike, I'm realizing it was built by someone who knew exactly what they were doing and probably took them years to build and dialed in. So we drove back home to Memphis, Tennessee to check this bike out even more. So we learned a little bit about the story, but not very much. And to be honest with you, I have never been more excited about a 50-year-old Harley in my life. This kind of breaks all the Harley rules. Done plenty of builds. I bought plenty of custom build motor swap vehicles. Honestly, they're mostly all junk. Or they're done 80%, especially if we do it. Ours are done 40%, and they're just barely rideable. But the more and more I look at this bike, the more I'm like, man, this guy must have spent years putting this thing together. Now, other than a few, like, even the wiring's not that bad. Other than a few goofy little wiring things, you could tell the guy was either an engineer or something. He worked with metal. This engine was never meant to have a transmission. This whole piece was CNC'd custom to connect the Harley Davidson, a Harley Davidson 5-speed transmission to this. Now I think this might be the original flywheel that came on this motor, and they can, even the stuff that we can't see, the open primary, cool if you're into that stuff. Custom built battery box. What is that? I don't know what that is. Maybe at one point in time that was the starter, but it kind of bounces around too. Maybe for battery absorption. Mounted the radiator. So obviously Harley Davidsons didn't have radiators ever until the last couple of years, and even then they try to hide them. So, 'cause this is a water-cooled cylinder turbo diesel engine. I'm blown away at the level of quality. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've not said this in a long time. This just got added to the list of bikes I'll probably never sell ever in my entire life. If I was gonna pay someone to build a motorcycle of this quality, put a 3-cylinder turbo diesel engine into a Harley Davidson and make it extremely reliable. Now we gotta see if we can modify it, because I do wanna modify. And when it comes to reliability, that's gotta be one of the most reliable. This is probably the most reliable Harley Davidson that sits on the planet, because that engine can do thousands and millions of hours. And oh, did you guys see this? Did you guys see this? It has this, like even stuff like this showed this guy had a sense of humor. He knew what he was doing. You would look at this bike and be like, that is actually what would happen if Harley Davidson collaborated with John Deere and made a turbo diesel powered motorcycle tractor. This is what tractors have, so you know, the stacks, and so what doesn't come in. That's so funny. Watch how easy this thing fires up. That's it. What's interesting is it takes, I guess maybe that's normal, I don't know. I have diesels, I don't think it's normal, but when you turn the key off, it takes like 3 seconds before it actually just completely shuts off. Couple unknowns about this bike. I have no idea what kind of fuel mileage it gets. It's very possible this thing can get over 100 miles per gallon. We will be testing that out. Also, I popped this off earlier. I see 0 coolant inside there. So the guy I bought it from, I didn't know this. I thought he had it for a little while. He just got this thing through like 4 days earlier. He hadn't even had it for a week. He was pretty pumped about getting the V8 bike. So the one mod he was in the process of doing, I'm on the fence about it, but it could turn out really awesome if it's done well. He was gonna take the seat off and then put a tractor seat on springs, you know, like a pogo seat. Let's take the seat off real quick and see what's underneath there. When we're done looking it over, we're gonna ride it. Also, I gotta figure out where we're gonna get this thing serviced at. Look at all the wiring. It's a really clean wiring job. I mean, this guy was either a custom bike builder or might have just been some farmer engineer. I tried looking up this. I couldn't find any information about this bike. I imagine it's the only one in existence. One of you guys has information about it. If you do, let me know, because I want to hear it. Man, I'm so pumped. I know people love the FXRs. I don't really know anything about the FXRS. Maybe the guy left some hidden information about the build underneath the seat. His name. You would think if you build something like this, you would leave your name somewhere. Nope, nothing.
T. Martin.
Who is T. Martin? Now I'm wondering, is this a custom battery box or is this the Harley battery box? That ground cable has seen better days. I'm gonna make some assumptions here. I have similar ground cables on my tractors. Never seen one on a Harley Davidson. Man, that's cool. There's no odometer, there's no gauges on it. So we have no clue how many miles are actually on this thing. It looks like it was completely painted and then the dude ran it. As I'm looking at this bike, and I'm like, man, this is the coolest bike ever. First thought is, how am I gonna get parts for it? This is a problem that you guys don't have to deal with, because Parts Hill is the #1 source for all OEM and aftermarket parts for pretty much any vehicle. I'm not just talking motorcycles. I'm also talking cars. I'm talking side-by-sides. Probably not that little tiny van, but normal vehicles. They also have a 90-day return with 0 restocking fee, which is one of the best policies in the industry. And they have a price match guarantee. We've been working with Parts Hill for a long time. We buy all of our parts from there. It's been a great experience. I'm sure you guys are gonna like it too. So do yourself a favor and check out partszilla.com for OEM and aftermarket parts for pretty much any vehicle that you guys own. Even if you're looking for rare or hard to find parts, they got them too. Just scan the QR code right here or hit the link in the description. Let's go show off the coolest diesel bike on the planet. Maybe one of the only diesel bikes on the planet, let's be honest. Check it. If the primary belt doesn't get you, that pulley touching your calf, see that? That'll get you. Something's gonna get you on this bike. It sounds so awesome. Try to burn out. I got something you gotta take for a spin.
Uh-oh.
You've never seen one of these in your life.
All right. Oh, dang.
Turbo diesel.
What? A turbo diesel.
Turbo diesel powered Harley.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Where'd you find that?
Tifton, Georgia.
Tifton, Georgia. My God.
guy-
Dude, this thing is crazy.
All set up like a motorcycle. Clutch, throttle, everything's normal. Like you just turn the key, it fires right up. It's got a 5-speed gearbox. All custom built just to fit that engine in there.
Oh, how do you find something like this?
We called a random guy and he mentioned he had this bike and I was like, dude, I gotta get it. He sold to me for $4,000.
$4,000. Dude, this thing should be in a museum. Can I sit on it?
Yeah, so take it for a spin. Check this out. Look how easy it starts. That's it.
My God.
Take it for a spin. Watch out for that.
Okay.
And then watch out for the open primary. Oh yeah, that. Well, if you're wondering who this guy is, this is Jason Curtis. He's my neighbor and friend.
Oh, dry clutch.
Yeah. Part of the fun of buying weird and cool motorcycles is sharing them with your buddies and getting their reactions. He also just happens to be one of the fastest motorcycle riders in the world. I love that sound. That looks so cool. Now it puffs a little bit of black smoke. We should be able to turn the fuel pump a little higher. I don't know how that works, but I'm told on a mechanical diesel engine, you should be able to crank the fuel pump a little higher. Maybe get a little more boost out of it. Get that thing to roll some coal.
It's hard to explain. It's super smooth.
It's
I
very
never would
smooth.
thought that just something that's built like this would be like, it would almost like it came like this.
Yeah, it's so dialed in. It's honestly smoother than the engine that came out of it. You know, 500 RPMs.
So it's it's based off of a Softail
Yep.
Harley, right?
Yep.
The chassis, everything, and then just obviously fitted with a little different fuel tank and the diesel turbo. But what is this out? What is this out of? Is it like a tractor?
Maybe a small tractor.
I can't believe how good a job they did, though.
So I did a little more research to figure out what this Daihatsu motor actually came out of, because we found out that John Deere never used Daihatsu, they use Yanmar engines. What we found out was this was a Daihatsu Vanguard Briggs and traction motor. And it was used for stuff like the Vermeer stump grinder, the Toro wheel horse garden tractor, the Ventrac 4200 VXD compact tractor, also in the Kawasaki Mule side-by-sides, and in small diesel generators and just general industrial equipment. So yeah, this is a tractor motor. He said he only had it for a week.
I'd keep this one.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd keep it. I would ride it, and I'd keep it.
This might be the most reliable, rideable bike I have in my entire shop.
You might be right. You might be right.
It runs as good as you expect with a 50 horsepower, or with a 50-year Harley Davidson with a Daihatsu diesel.
Daihatsu diesel.
Is Daihatsu Japanese?
I would think so. I mean, if I had to guess based on the name, it is. I mean, but I know that diesel motors in little trucks or something, little cars.
Yeah.
Is it the same? Is that the same?
Same company,
same brand,
yeah.
same. But the reliability of this would have to be forever.
10x more than a Harley Davidson.
Yeah, exactly. And what makes it kind of fun, and this may sound strange, what makes it fun to ride is, it's a little bit sketchy.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, oh, my pant get caught in there, or things like that.
You
You're
can't
like,
your motorcycle can't be too safe.
No.
If it's too safe, you just go jump in your car.
Yeah, especially custom built like that. But so it's a little sketchy. It kind of gives it a little extra flavor. Have you got it on the road and kind of opened it up a little bit?
We're about to. Roll out. So I jumped on the bike and me and my producer Gabe headed towards his shoulder appointment a few towns over. I'm not sure if this could do highway speeds, but we're about to find out. But first, I gotta stop and fill the tank up with diesel. All right, so I want to see what type of miles per gallon this thing gets. I think it could be well over 100 miles per gallon. Also willing to say that this might be the most reliable motorcycle I have. All right, it's pretty well topped off. It does on the highway. Taking highway?
Yeah.
Man, this thing does
To my surprise, the bike ran great. It was smooth, it sounded good, it didn't vibrate that much, probably vibrated less than the original engine that came out of this thing. It was almost like this bike was specifically built for highway riding. All right, so we were actually getting Gabe to his appointment after he busted his shoulder. How's your shoulder feeling?
Feels good, yeah.
Feels good.
Feels good after surgery. Weakest fall ever.
Yeah, lamest fall ever. Go back to the clip. The bike's running pretty great. A little more, like my hand is numb and my leg is numb, but I mean, it's still, I think it's smoother than the motor that came on it. How fast you clocked me at it?
We hit 80.
80 miles an hour. I think the stock engine, they claim 85. I think they're lying. We hit 80 with this. That's cruising on a little diesel engine. We're gonna grab some food. We'll come back out, get him to his appointment, and I'm gonna figure out what type of miles per gallon this thing's getting. This way. All right, I'm done eating. Let's go, let's take it over to the gas station. See what type of miles per gallon. I'm really thinking 100 plus miles per gallon on this thing. I don't see why it wouldn't. So let's go fire it off and take it over there. Okay, there's no possible way that what just happened is right, but 33 gallons on 0.262 miles per gallon, that's 125 miles per gallon. That makes this thing get it's like, I don't know how big that tank is. I mean, 3.5 gallons. Gives it like a 400 gallon range. How is that possible? That's crazy. Before we move on, I gotta make a phone call to someone. Hey, I got a question for you. Where does Grant get his farmer's costumes from? His farmer's outfits.
There's a costume.
His,
What do you mean?
his farmer gear, you know, like overalls and stuff like that.
Probably like bomb guards or tractor supply and stuff like that.
Okay, tractor supply. All right.
Sean, what is behind you?
Oh yeah, that's the John Deere bike.
John Deere makes a motorcycle?
Well, if they did, it would look like that. So the audio was pretty bad. I blame Laura for this. She's one of those pretend farmers, not like a real farmer, like the guy from Sean's farm. I was calling to ask her where her husband gets all of his farmer's outfits from. She told me what store to go to, and then noticed my John Deere motorcycle in the background. She, hating John Deere, became enraged, but I was able to calm her down with the smooth sound of my diesel bike. During this phone call, she also asked me a lot of farming questions because she knows very little and I happen to know most everything about farming, which I answered all of them perfectly. Since this bike is the perfect fusion of motorcycles and farm tractors, I needed to head to the store to get more appropriate clothes. Well, we gotta go find a tractor supply, so let's go. 125 miles to the gallon. Why are we not making diesel motorcycles? I mean, clearly torque is where it's at. Horsepower is, I mean, I think it's 35 horsepower. That engine is 35 horsepower on the turbo. And if we found a good platform and a good engine that's already been, is this a tractor? Is this considered a tractor? I don't know how EPA works, but I think when it's diesel, you kind of skirt some of those EPA rules. But for whatever reason, everyone thinks that, oh, we don't want diesel motorcycles, and I think I'm about to prove to everyone we absolutely do want diesel motorcycles. But if we're gonna drive a John Deere bike, we gotta fit the part. It'll do 80.
And that's about it. Shaking your teeth out, right?
No, it's actually smoother than the engine that came out of it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I should have known you'd be riding something crazy.
Yeah, I can't ride anything normal anymore. I need it's closer to a tractor than it is a motorcycle. So I need some classic farmer getup.
Is that what you're here for?
Yeah, I need some overalls and.
I gotta get back to my family, but good luck.
Oh, cool.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, you too. I thought he worked here. He does not work here. So even though Laura told me that Grant wears cover shorts and whatever free t-shirt he gets at the fair when he farms, I suspected that that's what she wanted him to wear. And I decided to buy what I think Grant actually wants to wear and what deep down inside all farmers really want to wear while they're farming. Well, I got it. Everything on the bike and let's keep on moving. We gotta figure out who can service this bike. Hopefully John Deere can squeeze us in. But first, before we go see our friends at John Deere, I needed to show this to some of my other friends and see what they thought. And if you're wondering what happened to that hat I was wearing, well, once I got outside, I realized that I can't wear it with my helmet and that I could not tie it to the motorcycle. So I spent the next 10 minutes trying to give it away to people in the parking lot. Hey, you want this hat? Apparently, no one wants to get a free hat from me in a parking lot. And because of that, and just to prove these guys wrong and to prove to myself that I can give away some hats, the first 25 people who buy a shirt on bikesandbeardsgear.com with promo code FREEHAT will get a free hat with their order. Come on, let's go see if Harley can service my bike. I think it sounded funny. My bike sounded a little bit funny.
That sounded good to me.
I wonder if you guys could check it out for me. What's up, big dog?
Is that custom paint or factory?
That's factory. That's stock. Yeah, that's stock Harley Davidson. Is Dyno here?
Keep your temper a while, man. Woo,
How you doing? How you doing?
Good look at the biscuit covering.
Getting Dyno. Dyno's the guy. He knows how to work on this stuff. That's a real tractor motor right there.
Isn't that cool?
I believe it's one of one ever built. Dyno around?
He's here. I don't
Right.
know where he's at. He's multitasking as usual.
What about these overalls on this guy right here?
Yeah, you like that?
I love that.
It's got him at Tractor Supply.
Yeah, is that green thing right
1979, bone stock, Harley Davidson John Deere.
What in the world?
You want to hear it? Just kind of making some funny noises.
I'd say so. Man, I mean, straight ruined an FXR right there.
Little, what do you think?
I mean, it's different. Wow. That's a very unique piece.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's got any warranty left on it or not.
You don't think the warranty lasts 50 years? I was hoping it would.
Yeah, you need to put a plow behind it, make it look even better.
Put a plow behind it, or you want to ride it?
No.
Come on, man. Just gotta make sure. See, you gotta worry about the open primary. That's one thing. Then you gotta worry about this this pulley right here.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
This will grab your
I'm
calf.
prone to injury. Wow. They said something about you wanting to dyno it?
We'd love to get it on dyno.
If you talk to Dyno, he may be able to do it today, or
If we can squeeze it in, we'll help you strap it down and everything.
go talk to Dyno. I bet he'll get it for you.
Okay. Hey, Ben. Overalls, man.
Overalls? For what?
This is the bike I came in with.
It isn't a Harley Davidson. Or is
It
it
is.
Harley Davidson?
No, it's a Harley.
Harley Davidson?
Very much Harley Davidson.
I don't think so.
Yeah. What'd you hear about it?
Huh?
You hear anything about it?
I heard it's green.
It's very green.
Yeah.
Stock though, all stock.
All stuff.
All stock. I'm not kidding. That's the fastest starting Harley in this whole place. Go take it for a spin. I'm not gonna lie. You'll. That's a smoother. That's turbo diesel. It's smoother than the engine that came out of this. All key. Just turn the key.
Really?
Yeah. You gotta admit that sounds pretty good. He's gonna try to wheelie that bike, isn't he?
Don't be surprised.
Terrifying.
It's pretty cool, right? It runs better than you thought it did, didn't it? Doesn't it?
100%. And like, the only thing that I wish they would have had is a belt guard. Because if that thing pops off, it may not be, I mean, it's not a big belt, but it's still
Oh, yeah. And your shin kind of.
Yeah, I mean, you're right there, bro. That's the craziest thing ever.
The bike doesn't feel any heavier than a stock one.
No.
Whoever built it must have been like a machinist or something like that, because that's a pretty clean looking job. Let's go find Dyno.
He might want your overalls over the bike.
Yeah.
Look at them overalls.
Hey, you like that?
I like it.
I got a bike. It's not running right. I want to show it to you.
The bike is not running right.
Bone stock.
Wow. Wow. Is this a legit Harley frame?
Yeah.
Please tell me you rode it up here.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah. We hit 80.
I mean, it's pretty neat.
All right. Here's the craziest thing.
This is neat.
Watch this. It starts up so fast.
I mean, I'm at a loss for words. I don't even know what to say.
It's cool, right?
Is this one of them things you seen it and you had to have it?
Yes.
I was not leaving without it.
Oh yeah.
Where did you find it?
Tifton, Georgia.
Obviously, it's a softail frame. It's very cool. Like whoever did
Said it
it,
looks good for 20.
they spent some love on it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It'll be at,
It's amazing. And it has a little turbo. Wow. I mean, it's everything. I'm just looking, it's the knickknacks.
Yeah, everything.
The modified open belt primary,
Yeah,
the
he
way
said-
he cut it,
He said that guy handmade it.
the way he did this.
Yeah.
This, the flywheel is still on this.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
Does it get good gas mileage?
You'll believe it. 125 miles to the gallon.
Are you serious?
125 miles to the gallon. I tested it on the way up here.
I mean, maybe a little guard over here
That's
to
what I
keep your
said.
britches out here.
Yeah. Because
I mean, it has a little turbo.
Right, but it might not be a hard. Maybe
Because I'm confused because this says FXRS.
I think this might be the front end.
the front end is, but
because this is a soft tail frame.
Yeah.
You know, because FXRs had exposed shocks.
Right.
yeah, and they had the triangular
Right.
frame. So I think it's just the FXR front end.
Is that what the S would have been? The FXR did not have dual disc, but the S did.
Yeah, probably, I'd say. I'm not real familiar with the old 80s stuff and single digits in age back then.
Yeah, I'm
How
not
old are
either.
you, Sean?
I'm 4. I just turned 40.
You just turned 40?
Yeah.
I'm 47. So, we ain't far apart. Oh, thank you, sir. You saying I got bad breath?
Nah, just keeping extra mints in here.
I like the overalls, too.
Yeah, you like that? I've had a lot of custom built goofy bikes. This is the most easiest one to ride ever. This is such a good riding bike. Fall in love, you might make me an offer.
I mean, what did you give for it? What is something like this worth?
I don't know what it's worth, but I paid $4,000 for it. And I think that's a steal.
I mean, the transmission shifts normal and everything.
Yeah, everything, it rides like a normal bike.
Boy, I'm very tempted to ride this.
Do it.
Let me get a helmet because I'm
you get
weird
it.
like
All
that.
right.
This is amazing. I gotta ride it.
That's the prices.
130 miles a gallon.
Yeah. 2-3 gallons to top it off.
And we went 37 miles.
Yeah. Oh, 37?
Well, 37 miles.
I put in 33 at the time. I put in 33, so if it's 37 miles, they might get 140 to the gallon. 140 miles to the gallon. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And I can do highway speeds.
I love it.
It's pretty awesome, isn't
I
it?
love it.
It runs really good.
I'm blown away at how good it rides too.
Yeah.
Like it's actually,
It's pretty comfortable.
works.
You know, I almost think it might be faster and better than the stock Harley engine that came in this bike.
it definitely has more torque and it definitely sounds very cool. Like you're driving a Massey Ferguson or
Yeah.
a John Deere.
I'd love to crank up the power on it a little bit. Would your dyno be able to tell us how much torque and horsepower it's making?
The problem is there some way to get an ignition signal? Because
don't
that's
think-
the way our dyno works off
I
of,
don't
you know
think
what I mean?
There is no ignition on these, right?
Exactly. Well, it has to be honest with you, do they have glow plugs?
They've got glow plugs, but that's just a starter.
You know, I don't mean to sound like a dummy, but I don't know, Sean. We may need to do some research. If there was a way we can trick it, I would definitely love to put it on there.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to make no more than, I don't know, what did something like this make, 20 horse maybe?
Yeah, we was saying 35 horsepower.
It probably makes good torque.
What, maybe double?
I was thinking that maybe
60, maybe 60 foot-pounds
Yeah.
of torque.
I mean, it has a radiator hose as the intake.
Oh, is that right?
Look at that.
That's right. Yeah.
That's probably the coolant temp sensor. That might be another coolant temp sensor. They have one in and out. I don't
Buddy,
know.
I don't know anything about diesels. Don't know nothing about them. I'm just blown away that somebody took the time, and I mean, he really.
They took a lot of time. If I was gonna pay someone to build a bike this clean, that would cost me $30,000.
Probably.
No, this was actually, we were talking to a guy. He was calling me about my Boss Hoss. He said he wanted to trade a Kawasaki Drifter, and then he mentioned considering trading this bike, a John Deere bike. I'm like, hold on a second, tell me more about this John Deere bike. He gave me some information. When I found out it was a diesel, I was like, yeah, we gotta do it. We gotta do this deal.
Yeah.
Like, I need that bike. So I ran down to Tifton real quick and picked it up.
In my opinion, this is one of the cooler ones you've had.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's super cool.
I just gotta figure out how to turn the boost up, you know? I wanna roll coal with it.
Could you go to the John Deere dealership and say maybe they got some old school man mechanic that's been there for 50 years and be like, hey man, can we turn, this is your wastegate.
Yep.
If there's a way that you can make it where it's not wasting.
Yeah, so right. No, a diesel, because this is all mechanical diesel.
Yeah.
So I think they could turn a couple screws, get it, throw more fuel in there, you can have a little more boost.
We'll do some research, and if you can figure out how to get us some kind of an ignition signal, something, and turn the boost up, and we'll definitely put it on the dyno.
All right.
If there's some way we can figure out how to make it work, we definitely want to do that. I just can't imagine sitting around the house and being like, let's put this John Deere lawnmower engine in my Harley.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see a couple old rednecks doing that, but not doing it this nice.
No.
I have no idea who built it. Hopefully we'll figure it out when the video comes out. He's like, that's my bike, and then we can talk to this guy. And
Yeah, because somebody's going to own, I would own this if I built it.
oh, heck yeah.
I would be like, I built this.
I want to know why he sold it.
I can't believe he sold it to you, because if this is my bike, I'm not sure I'd ever sell it.
I want to keep it.
I love it. I think you did good on this one.
I knew you'd like it.
I'm glad you stopped by with this one.
It's like guys that restore old bikes, and then when they're done, they sell it.
They don't have no attachment to it.
They have no interest in riding it. All they
Right.
want to do is build. Like they like building it. I'm the opposite. I don't know how to.
I can't sell anything. I struggle.
Really?
I get so attached.
Really?
Especially if I work on it any.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I want all of them. I want this John Deere bike. But I can't, no.
It's good. Well, how about this? You let me know when you want to go take it for a spin. It'll be at the shop waiting for you.
And he wants to turn the boost up. Ain't that everything to do with this piece right here? Well, it don't seem like it's.
And then the fuel pump too. Somewhere over there is a fuel pump. Something, that guy I think is the fuel pump.
See, I don't feel like either this ain't working or that ain't working. One of the two.
I think it needs to go backwards.
Can we try to push it from this way? See, I wonder. It sounded a little more peppy right then, didn't it? Or is it just me?
A little more black smoke. That's cool. Well, that's pretty good news. I thought it was pretty peppy the way it was, but it sounds like
Oh, it's definitely faster.
that looked way faster.
It's definitely faster.
I think we need to buy a new turbo for it. He just looked it up. He said they put them on Skag turf mowers. Did that wake it up? A little bit faster.
It's definitely, it looks like it's faster. It looks like the RPMs comes up faster. We'll figure out how we can get this thing to register on the dyno.
All right, I'll get this thing maxed out with power. You get the dyno running.
We'll see what we can do. It's pretty neat, ain't it, Nola?
Let's go take this thing to John Deere. See if they can help us fix it.
Very nice. Thank you for letting me see it, sir.
Yeah, thanks for coming around.
Tri-Green Services, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Hey, you guys work on older tractors?
John Deere one.
Yep, it's green and it's got the John Deere logo on it. It's assuming it's a John Deere.
You know what model it is by chance?
I don't. All I know is it's green and yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good, Mike.
Alrighty.
All right, see you guys in a little bit. So we're going to John Deere. How you guys doing?
What is that out of?
That's a good question. So when you guys will be able to...
I was gonna say Gator, but that looks like it's out of a little 850.
It's a Daihatsu.
Okay. What would that come in, John?
That's been Deere made.
Oh, really?
They never used the hot suit. All they ever used Yanmar.
Oh, really? You telling me it's not a John Deere?
No, sir.
That's pretty neat, though.
No, it's neat. I'll give you that. But Deere never used it. And, they've always used Yanmar. To my knowledge, they've never used the hot suit.
Where did you come up with this?
I found it. I bought it out of Georgia.
Really?
You gotta admit, though,
That's pretty neat.
if John Deere and Harley Davidson made a motorcycle, it'd probably look pretty close to this.
Yep. How fast will it run?
80,
Really?
5-speed gearbox. You guys got Yanmar diesels that are turbo that are that size?
I don't know that they ever made the smallest compact tractor that was turboed was like a 1050. And I think they were 4-cylinder. I don't think they were.
This is a little 950. Yeah, how do we make this thing blow black smoke? How do we make it roll coal? Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, Dixie Diesel, Jim and them could take that pump and have to pull it off right here.
You want to guess what type of miles per gallon I'm getting with this thing? And I was on the highway cruising 70, 140. You want to take it for a spin? Who wants to ride it?
Cool.
Get on that thing, John. You're responsible for that. Guy from where I'm from started the Boss Hogs, and sitting on one of his, I mean, this kind of reminds me of that.
I traded a Boss Hoss for this.
Traded one for this?
Well, he gave me some money on top of it.
Well, no, I'm just saying that was pretty cool to have.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a fun bike. If you know how to ride a normal motorcycle, it's the same. Just turn that key, it fires right up.
That's crazy.
They got it all kind of.
A little bit.
For what it is,
It's pretty good, isn't it?
it's the power band is just. I think the turbo is. I think it is kicking in.
You think it is?
Yeah, I just think it just does not have enough fuel going to it.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to crank that fuel up.
The way they led me, it was something he was dropping off to be worked on. So I'm thinking, like, if it's Deere, like Deere, manufactured by Deere.
Got a Deere on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I walked out there. I was like, I hope he's not wanting us to work on that.
We've had some crazy stuff people wanted us to work on.
Yeah, we've had some stuff that people's like, can you work on mine?
Not
I'm
even
like,
John
no,
Deere.
man, I can't. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
All right, gentlemen, I'll let you guys get back to work. So I jumped on the bike and headed back towards the shop because we need to figure out a way to crank up the fuel on this diesel bike to make it make more black smoke and more power. And I know just the guy to help us out. All right, so Jim's gonna be here any minute, and Jim's the guy who's gonna help us turn this bike up, make some more power, throw some black smoke. What's up, Jim?
Hey, what's up, dude? How you doing, Sean?
Doing good. How you doing?
Awesome, man. Awesome. Oh, this is it, huh?
Yep, there you go.
What's that stool?
There it is.
Buddy. It's a Softail?
Yeah.
Nice.
You familiar with those engines, those Daihatsu engines?
So, my uncle had a little Yangdong tractor.
Yeah.
And it had a Daihatsu engine in it. And we tweaked on it a little bit. So.
Did you? I hear good things about it.
Yeah, they're pretty decent.
All right, so when he said Yangdong, I thought he was saying like these things that we say that sound like, oh, that's Chinese or that's Japanese or something like that. I looked it up. Yangdong is an actual tractor company. Now, will you see this turbo wastegate? Will this move when it's not on load? If we just fired up and revved it up, will that move?
Maybe. So what that's for is if it builds too much pressure, it's supposed to open.
Okay, so that's nothing to do with.
We're just pan it wide open, man. Let all the pressure go into it.
Yeah.
We want to do everything.
I don't really understand how this thing turns off. There's no spark.
Yeah,
so
you've got a fuel shut off in the pump right here.
Oh, okay, so
it shuts the fuel off to it.
So it shuts the fuel off. That's why there's a delay when you turn the key.
Yep.
And it actually turning off because it's running out the fuel from the pump.
But we need to make it blow some black smoke.
Yeah, we do.
It needs a big cloud behind us.
Yeah. And that's exactly what me and Jim set out to do. Mostly Jim, but I helped when I could. So what's the science behind here? How is that cranking up the fuel?
Well, you allow more fuel delivery to it.
Okay.
Just putting more fuel into it.
We're just gonna turn it a couple notches and then see how it goes.
See how it goes, yep.
Yeah, it's on tamper. Not for us.
Cap right here.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's an anti-tamper cap. Oh, yeah. I think it was. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
That's what we're looking for. Yeah, buddy. We're ready to hot rod. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
All right, go ahead and fire it up.
All right. Jim owns Top Notch, and they are a mobile repair shop in Middle Tennessee who can fix anything farm or construction related, including skid steers, old tractors, diesel motorcycles, and killdozers.
Yeah, that's what you want a while. You get it turned up too hot, and when you rev it up, it'll just stay on. Is that right? Yeah.
How many times did you turn it in?
About 3 or 4 turns out of it.
3 or 4. So if we were going to bring it back to stock, just 3 or 4 turns.
Yeah.
Remember that 3 or 4 turns.
But why would you want to go back to stock?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's going to have all the HPs now.
Now it's got all.
It may have 40 horsepower.
Feels good, you gotta ride it.
Oh, these bars are old school.
Well, we did it. We made the John Deere bike roll coal.
Grant, would you ever wear these to farm?
Absolutely not.
Really? That's not what real farmers wear?
Who asked that?